Right. JY, you ended up top 32 with Lightsworn, that's correct? Is there anything you want to say before you go to the list?
So yeah, going into the event, like preparing for it, I was going to play Spiral, right?
Yeah.
But then I realized over time that I just don't think the Spiral deck is as the best choice for me, because I don't think I can play it well enough. Like Mirror is going to be very difficult. You're going to play a lot of them, like playing around cherries, everything like that. And like people know how to play against Spiral. Everyone's main deck all these hand traps. So I play a broken deck that no one knows how to play against.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much like Spiral. If I go first in combo, no deck can win.
Right.
Same with Spiral. If I go first in combo, no deck can win. That's why everyone, like, I feel like they sleep on this deck. Another thing was I released a deck profile last weekend on Farfus channel.
Yeah.
And that was a bit of a misplay. I didn't think I was going to play this deck, but it turns out I am. But I made a few changes, so we'll get right into it.
Yeah, let's see the list.
So 3 Fairy Tail Snow. Shout out to Gramps again for the supers. This is just insane. And the thing is, you may think it's bad in the Spiral matchup, but the way I play, I always make a Tornado Dragon, and have this engraved. So I always set that up. I'll prioritize that over making Omegas and stuff like that, because I can lock the Spiral play out of the game with this. Like they can try Summon Tough to stop my Tornado, and I'll just book it on Summon, and then they can't play for the rest of the game because they use their normal. So they have to have like 1 for 1 of the nuts to be able to continue playing.
Yeah.
So yeah, 3 Snows, 3 Raidens, one of the really good normal summons in the deck. Yeah, he's just great, like being able to charge into him and mill 5, like that's like a combo on its own. Like if you mill a Mizuki or something, just infinite plus. 3 Wolves, Brick City, but you gotta play him, you know, to keep up the Lightsworn count. Hitting him off Minerva's just beautiful, but happened a few times, but you know. 3, these.
Right.
This is the bombs. So the bombs, the plant engine. Just insane, just insane. Like you just infinite cards for snow. You just make like the Guskas, Omegas, everything. It's really good. And then the Garnets, 1 Cobra. And once again, if you play 2, you're not. You suck. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please just learn to play 1. Like people don't understand. Like if you played 3 Brilliant Fusion and 2 Garnets, you're going to be drawing like Brilliant Fusion like only a third of the time more than you draw Garnet. So it's super bad. Like, and the same applies to this. Right. Same with 1 Garnet in my hand all day, every day, including top 32. But you do what you got to do. 1 Challenger. This is insane against Trickstars. Like he comes back every single turn, so like it's really hard to lose. But somehow I lost a Trickstar in top 32. It happens. 1 Trick Clown again for the combo where you send it off. Send it off Brilliant Fusion after you send this to grave.
Yeah.
1 Goblinberg for Rota. Another reason to play this is because if we draw the Challenger, it means that this is not a Garnet. You can still summon this from the deck, and then like Mrs. Raging can add this back to hand, which is really, really good. And then 1 Giant Rex for Gold Sarcophagus. In top 32, Banishes of Desires and Drew Gold Suck.
Really,
wasn't good,
really.
But this is really good as well. Like every turn you just summon him back. You got 2k beat up, like which is really good. Attacks over the Spiral monsters because they're quite beefy, 1900 strong. Yeah, just making 3 rank 4s every turn. Now, another bomb, Solitaire. This guy is just insane. Like a lot of decks now are playing 1 card engines like Trickstar. They just summon Candida and then they're ready to go. Same with this. Like a lot of my games against Spiral, if I go first, like because people are making me go first. Everyone's playing like Furman's List, just copying strategies from YCS London. I'll just maybe summon the Solitaire, send Mizuki, you know, make 1 Omega, put my Mizuki back. I'll have like 5 Gamma in hand. Like my field is clear, so I'm playing Cypher Frames. So I Gamma them, so they can't play. Next time my Omega comes back, I got my Mizuki set up, and pretty much that's game. This MVP, like his normal summon effects is insane. Summoning this guy from the grave or from the hand. And just the fact that like I can lock Spiral out of the game, even if I have Snow in the grave with this, I'll always pop their resource so they can't play. Right. And just out in everything with Gold Sarcophagus going second out in Baguskas. It's really, really good. 2 Uni Zombies, once again. 3, we don't want to play that because it clogs. The tuner it's just insane, it does so much. 3 Mizukis, just have to play them for grass.
Yeah.
Part of all your combos. 1 Gozuki, same again. If you draw these 2, you can make double Omega or Omega in a rank 4. It's really good. So that's the zombie engine.
Okay.
1 Maxi for the hand traps, 3 Ash Blossom, and 3 Gammas and drivers. drew this a lot, but it happens. The thing is, I don't want to clog my deck with hand traps and dilute it because it means you're going to break more often and stuff like that. Game 1, I want my deck to do what it's supposed to do. Like, this synergizes with my deck because it's a tuner. I can summon it from the grave, I can banish it with Gozuki, it has great synergy, and also beats every single deck. And this protects, like, I can use it going first and second. Even if I don't use it going first, I can make Omegas, clear my field, so it has synergy with the deck.
Right.
Like, so game 1, I want my deck to do what it's supposed to do against every other deck. Then game 2 and 3, the side deck will deal with that.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why I need to play these hand traps.
Okay.
Now, more bombs. Brilliant Fusion. One of the best cards in the game. One of the best cards in the game. Shout out to Gramps for the secrets. These are just beautiful.
Right.
They came through for me on the feature match. Again, recharges. So these aren't as consistent, and I'm playing one less Lightsworn than before, but I feel like you have to play powerful cards. Like if you go in second, you know, you have a good chance of drawing a Lightsworn with it, but you just have to play good cards. I just feel like it's one of them. You have to get lucky, obviously, to win the event, but yeah, maybe I would have changed it and not played 3 and maybe played 3 Ghost Ogre instead. Because that's still like good, but I just feel like you have to play powerful cards. 2 Gold Sarcophagus for Rex and Spirit Master. 3 is Cloggy. 3 left arms. This is insane. People like, oh, it's too risky to play this. Like they get afraid, but you have to understand. If I'm playing Spirals and I summon a Helix and they ash it, I'm not going to win that game. So it's the same concept. And the best thing about it is I can play my hand, I can play my Solitaires, my Lone Fires, and then if they have Ash or Cherries, whatever they have, then I can play this and win the game instantly. And search my 2 win buttons. Like these cards are just insane. OCG have free grass and you don't play it. It kind of tilts me. And then the other one-offs, Foolish and Roto.
Right. Okay.
For the side deck, look at all these beautiful Dragon Ball Z cards. And we've got 3 draw. People are like, I don't understand that they're afraid of Gamma. Like, I feel like when you're playing the game and you're playing Terraformers, you have to instantly draw because you're favored 60% to win. Like, why would you risk not winning the game at that point? Like, if they have the Gamma, they have the Gamma. You have to accept the loss. But you have so many hand traps. So 3 Ogres as well. I side all these in going second against Spiral, and when I'm going first against Spiral, I'll just side the Ogres in and take out my Ashes. Because Ogre makes my Snow live. So if I Ogre Resort, Snow's live now. So it's like just a lot better than Ash going first. I don't side the Evenlies against Spiral because like if they open the proper combo and make Tri-Gate, I'm not winning. So I want to just stop them from playing and then do my thing. But yeah, Evenly just for rogue decks, pretty much. 3D Barrier, Pendulum, rogue decks. Again, Pendulum really.
Right.
Because that deck can be quite a difficult matchup because they just make the Goose with protection, or they can dwell at you as well, the only deck that can do that. So it's nice to be able to have like bombs against them. For the extra, one thing to note, I didn't play Cherries. The reason for that is because the extra deck's so tight and every card is so important. And I just didn't want a hand trap that was dead after turn 1. At least like an Ogre Sleeper. Droll can be sort of relevant after a turn at least. But yeah, that was my reason for that. The Topi package, this is insane. A lot of times if you hand trap them, like after they summon Quick Fix or something, this is 4-5 damage. Like, that's so good. And it gives you 2 cards for Snow as well. Really good. 1 Tornado Dragon, MVP. I'd always do a play where I'll pop my own, I'll use Snow to make this, and I'll pop my own Brilliant Fusion to put the Snow back in the grave. So I'm not relying, if they summon Tough, I have the protection for Tough, and I can use Snow's utility. 1 Baguska, I rarely make this. This is it's not good to make, unless you're playing against a rogue deck. Against Spiral, they out it so easily, that's why you have to make this. They literally guess right, double summon, 1-for-1, so many outs to it. 1 Minerva, she's the MVP. Unfortunately, I'm not playing the prize card this time. We can't risk that for this event. But yeah, she's really good, just utility, she's Dante. It's nice to hit one of the Lightsworns as well, get pluses of that. Also, this is never really bad to make. You have so many cards that you can mill. Like pretty much all of your monsters are alive with this card. It's really good. 1 Invoker for the combo. For Synchros, 1 Scarlight. This is a change I made. This is really good. It doesn't come up often, but when it does, you just kill them. and it outs like the firewall fields and stuff like that. Let's say they use their firewalls, you can just summon this and out all of their monsters. Like I don't main and side cards like Regeki, like same as I've always been, because I'd rather have a card that outs my extra deck. 2 Omegas, not greedy, and it doesn't come up too often. One Michael, great utility. Rose, blow up their field. Lynx, misses for the combo. Decode's really good. 3/3 damage is insane, and like protecting yourself from targeting. Borrow load, when it comes up, it's game breaking. 1 Sharif.
All right. Any last words?
Last
Jim?
words. Shouts to my boy Chris, both back-to-back tops. You know, thanks to Grandpa Andy Swan, always hooks us up with everything. Our mentor. I just like to also say, like, people don't understand, like, when you go into a Yu-Gi-Oh event and you play, like, why we play Yu-Gi-Oh is because anybody can win. Like, when people lose to someone bad, they're like, oh, this guy was so bad, like, why did I lose to him? But that's why you play the game, because anybody can win. So you just accept that, like, that's how it is. Shout out to you for always coming through with the deck shout out to Beto. You know, watch out for Junk's Playground. Pretty creepy name, but hopefully it'll be a good store and a good team.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for the list. Thank you. Congrats.